I thought I told you time and time again that we won't stop. Back and show by show, I'm trying to triple and double the pot.
Alright, just finished up a freaking devious work block. It was really just a lot of back-end stuff today. Honestly, I was supposed to have 2 meetings today. Both no-showed. One just wasn't ready. I think I already mentioned that. One just wasn't ready to move forward. 100% get it. Service ain't cheap. And then the other one was just a no-show. He just never responded. So, I mean, I guess, I don't know. That's just how it is sometimes, especially when you're dealing with people who, you know, hit carts for a living. So, but other than that, scratch that. We're headed to the gym. We're going to hit some cardio. Do a little bit of extra cardio. Just, I mean, I usually like to, after like a long like work block, I don't know, it just helps me, you know, not calm down, but it just, I don't know. Today wasn't really like one of those like mind grinding work blocks though, because usually like I am grinding out cold calls and then I'll try to like, yeah, I'm literally just talking to people all day. That's typically my day right now because I'm obviously trying to build, you know, get some clients. So it's like I'm just talking to people 24/7, but I'm gonna try and look at the camera more. But like, how do I explain it? That just takes so much out of me, man. Like just talking to thousands, like I'm talking to 200 people a day typically, and that's not including that's not including the meetings that I have. That's just cold calls strictly. Or at least I'm doing $200, so it's like probably it equates to like, you know, 100, probably like 100 something. I don't know, but still, I'm talking to a lot of people a day, so it's like by the end of it, I'm just like depleted. But today, I mean, I don't feel too bad because I was mainly just doing. I scripted some content for my short form, and then I also what else did I do? I did a lot of like pipeline build outs and stuff and go high level. So I really got to move forward ahead in that, and I was able to organize a lot of like my cold calling tracking. I would have loved to maybe make some updates on my script and see like, okay, what kind of tweaks can I make? But I mean, as far as that goes, I mean, everything's been, today wasn't, you know, too stressful. It was a Saturday, so I mean, I'd already expected not to cold call as much. I wasn't even going to cold call, and then at the end I was just like, okay, I finished my content. I was like, yeah, might as well hit up some of these people who never answered me. So I called some back. I was able to, you know, schedule some meetings. But the thing is with me, it's like I hate scheduling so far out. Like some of these people, they want to schedule, they're like, oh, I'm busy all week, and they want to schedule for like a next Friday. I'm like, bro, it's Saturday of this week, and you want to schedule for next Friday. You're not going to remember nothing. So that's just extra follow-up I got to do just to make sure these people stay locked in. It's like best thing to do when you're booking a meeting is just have that meeting immediately. Don't wait, because if you wait too long, they're going to forget, especially if you don't have a good follow-up sequence, or if you don't have like many case studies to send them before, they're going to forget. So yeah, that's just a little tip. But yeah, I'm about to go do some cardio, and yeah, I'll catch up with you guys after. All right, boys, just got back from the gym. I was a little stressed, can't lie, but I got a lot of work to get done. There's a lot of meetings I'm trying to get people to show up to. So I got to make sure that they show up to these meetings so that I can close some deals, and then we can get everything rolling. So I'll keep you guys updated throughout the day. I can't even speak. Finish up with some calls. This is what the agenda's looking like for next week. Got a freaking packed schedule. All right, so it's a little dark, but I was just working on like my back end stuff. I just finished eating as well. Just getting everything tracked in my CRM. So I ran out of storage in that past clip, but it's the next morning. We're back on the computer, and yeah, we're just going to just do a lot of back end stuff today and get ahead and move the needle forward. All right, just wrapped up a work block. Took a little longer than I expected. I was setting up some automations for my emails because a lot of my clients weren't getting, or a lot of my potential prospects weren't getting, you know, email like updates before the appointments. They weren't getting reminders. They weren't getting any appointment reminders any time. So right now I'm focused on what can I do to save me that hassle so I can make my work blocks more efficient. That's what I'm trying to dial in this weekend. It's just how can I get everything that I can do right now automated so that I can focus on the things that actually move, the business forward. I didn't record much today, but I just wanted to update you guys. Right now I'm editing some creatives for my client. Just trying to make some video creatives for her. I got Premiere Pro. My brother put me onto it, but I really don't know how to use it. So right now I'm just using CapCut. But we are trying to make banger creatives for her. So that's the goal. I'm trying to have everything ready to go by either tomorrow or Thursday at the latest. What day is it today? Is today Monday? Tuesday. I think today's Tuesday. So yeah, either Wednesday or Thursday I want to have everything ready and go so I can just launch her so I can get back to my outreach schedule. Because right now I've not been able to outreach much because I've been so focused on the back end. But it's all going to be worth it. Hopefully these creators are good. She's also recording some talking scripts for me. So whenever she can, whenever I hear back from her on that, I'll be able to, upload talking scripts. But these will just be some placeholders so we can get her launched and ready to go. So yeah, after I finish making these creatives, I'll probably head into Go High Level. And I'll start building out her sub account and all that. And then, and then I also got some calls to make this evening. So let's hope I can get to that. Right now, we're getting everything launched and ready to go for this first run for my client. And yeah, we're just gonna see, this is kind of like a testing period because they haven't recorded all the scripts and stuff that I sent them. So yeah, we're just testing right now. We're gonna see what works. We're gonna see what offers work for them. And then we're just gonna double down on that. That's really the name of the game when it comes to making these winning ads. So yeah, man, excited to launch these, get things going, kind of learn a little bit more about managing the ad accounts. But yeah, I thought I'd share that with you guys. So then you're gonna click on the first link the same way we got in last time. But yeah, just finished cold calling, doing my cold calling block. So now I'm about to build out this Go High Level sub account for my client. And then I still have to finish all the ad copy for their Facebook account, but I'm getting everything set up right now. So just wanted to update you. I mean, I've been sitting here since like 5 a.m. It's now like 2:30. So we're probably gonna stay here for another couple hours. And then, I really need to get to the gym. All right, just built out the sub account and the Facebook ad campaign. That took me way longer than expected, simply because I had to. There's a lot of setting up with like the lead form that I didn't know how to do, and I had to configure all the stuff in the Go High Level. It's just a bunch of. It's honestly not that hard. It was just like my first time actually doing it from like top to bottom with the client. So obviously I was very cautious with the way I was moving, but we got it done. Let's go. So now we're off to the gym. But yeah, I need to call my client to make sure that she likes the ads and everything before we publish them. And then, yeah, we're going to be good to go and launch. I'm reading a book right now called Profit First. My mentor recommended it. And literally it teaches you everything about how to build your business and how to keep it from being a cash-eating monster. And in this book, basically he goes over how like, he had all this money. He started out with all this money. He grew his business to $3 million, but none of it was profit because he was constantly striving to make sales. And the old principle was sales minus profit, or sales minus expenses equals profit. So if you just outsell your expenses and you keep making sales, then you profit. I mean, that makes sense, right? But no, like, you have to make sure you're managing your expenses first and you're paying yourself out first. Whatever you're doing, make sure you're paying yourself first, because that keeps you from not profiting. Or it keeps you from, not profiting. Every time I get, money, I'm paying myself first, and then I'm allocating a specific amount to my business expenses, my taxes, my profit, and then I think it's owner's comp, but I'm making sure I'm keeping track of my expenses because that's the only way to actually profit as a business. Thought I'd give you guys a little update. I'm just sitting here working on my computer, but one of my old clients actually reached back out asking me to run their ads for them. So I guess now we're back in business as far as that goes with them, and I should be getting paid for it. So that should be a good thing as far as, actually getting compensated for my work. So, but yeah, I mean, that's not the whole goal though. The goal is to obviously provide for them and get them the best results, because if you get them results, if you get your clients results, then that turns into referrals, testimonials, all of the above. And you're able to use that as, proof, social proof that you actually do what you do and you're actually good at what you do. So main thing is going to be focusing on delivery for them. But yeah, it's pretty. It was just out of nowhere, so I thought I'd update you guys with that. But yeah.
Let me show you how to move. Let me show you how to get that bad. You ain't never coming last. Fuck your man.
All right. We're actually heading out to a client's house right now. I'm going to. Basically, we're going because they're having some trouble with their whole back end stuff, like not even their whole back end, like all their social medias. So I'm going to fix his Instagram, see if I can, and then we're going to, I don't know, I might have him record some videos just so that if we need to test new creatives, we can do that. And yeah, I'll keep you guys updated when we get there. I might record, I don't know, but yeah, the goal is to just get a little bit of content, or not even content, but just to fix everything so that we'll be good to go as far as our next batch of creatives will be good. We'll have some more. I'll have everything figured out after this, so it should be a good meeting. And yeah, man, excited. All right, we're fixing a lot of crap in his ad account right now. Right now, we don't have the email to a lot of the stuff, so we got to get that settled before I can launch everything into Facebook. But right now, we're running the ads directly before I can launch the ads into Instagram. And right now, we're launching the ads just through Facebook. So I'm just getting everything set up in the back end, and we should be good to go. All right, so with my client for 4 hours, just setting everything the frick up. We got a lot done though. I actually learned a lot about just a lot of stuff in their industry. Obviously, a lot of it was a bunch of bullcrap. I like to just stay in the meta ads realm, but I've had this client for a while, and I've kind of just been doing their whole backend system. So maybe if I can get really cracked at that, this could be something long term. Just gonna rush home, and then I don't know what else I have to do today, honestly. There's probably some back-end stuff I gotta do. But as far as that goes, I got a lot done with that client, which is great, because now it's just, I can focus on other things, and maybe getting more clients, or, focus on other things. So we were able to push everything forward, which is awesome. And yeah, let's go. Possibly could get a referral too. So we just got to keep grinding, man. This is a grind season. I know I'm kind of all over the place, because we were literally all over the place. I was going from website to Facebook to Google. Had to get everything ready and set up. Just doing a bunch of boring stuff, but it had to get done. It had to get done. And there's still a lot for me to learn. And I'm going to use every opportunity that I can get. So let's freaking go. I'll probably update you guys when I get home. If not, maybe tomorrow. I don't know if this is going to be a week in the life or a day in the life. I haven't even started editing this video, but yeah. I actually need the address now, so I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. All right, so eating dinner right now. I told you guys I'd update you guys. We're just inside the ad accounts. Right now, it's saying the ad accounts are limited delivery. I think it's because of the amount of ad spend. I don't think we're spending enough, and we have too many ads being tested at once. So I really don't know. That's what it's saying right now. So I'm trying to get that fixed. I'm trying to see what I should do. My other ads are for my other client. They are pretty much locked and ready to go. So yeah, I think this is gonna be really good. We're obviously gonna see and test. I'm sorry, I'm eating right now. I'm starving. We're gonna see and test initially what's working, what's not, and then we're gonna figure out, get the data, and kind of know what next steps are. I feel like I've been trying to be so perfect with these campaigns because it's like my first couple like big launches, but it's like you really just need to test, see what's working, and then double down on that. Like if I see an ad that's ripping, I'm just gonna put more money into that and cancel others. Like it doesn't need to be more complicated than that. I don't need to make 10,000 creatives, just allocate more budget to what's working. So that's the whole goal of this. I'm gonna finish setting up these campaigns. Yeah, been just busting though. Mom cooked today. She hit the spot. Let's go. Let's get after it though. I don't know. I'll probably be getting ready for bed next clip, but I'm gonna finish this work and then catch up with you guys later. So yeah, I know I didn't formally like wrap up the video. It was kind of just a raw like reality of just like my week stuck together, and it was originally gonna just be a day in the life, and then I ended up saying, okay, I need to add this, and I didn't actually edit the video or start editing the video until now. So now I'm realizing, okay, I didn't add like any sort of like outro or like any sort of, like next steps. I didn't finish the clip, so I'm sorry about that. But yeah, right now I'm just editing this video. I was able to launch both my clients' Facebook ads, and right now they're performing. My client actually just got a lead, which is great. So I'm trying to wake him up. The lead came in at like 5 a.m. I don't know how, but yeah, the lead came in at 5 a.m. So I contacted him. I let him know. I think he's up now. It's like 8 o'clock, but yeah, we're launched. We're ready to go. So hopefully you guys, got to see what a week looks like. Right now I'm 18. I have 2 clients, and I'm just on a run right now, just trying to, provide and deliver for these clients, and honestly sign more. So if you enjoy this video, it would mean the world to me if you liked or subscribed or left even just a comment. And just let me know if like these type of videos are, inspiring, because my goal to post these is not only just to document myself, but to inspire someone as well to, take the leap of faith and, bet on themselves and, make something work. So if this video inspired you, it'll mean the world if you just let me know. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.